here I am with no makeup, and let's get started. Whoa! Okay, first this is a shimmer highlighter, and this is the Almay Cream Concealer, and I like this duo because this concealer it has kind of like I don't want to say a sticky consistency, but it's thick and I like it. It won't come off. Like I get that feeling it won't come off, and I love the way it blends into your skin. Because my bags, or my under eye circles, I should say. Oh my gosh, did you see that? I'm in Illinois here. We just had like a brownout, temporary for a few moments. Okay. So see, I really love this concealer. I really love this concealer. Look at that. I mean, I just think, because it, of course doesn't diminish everything completely, but it really, in really natural light, when I look in my mirror, it looks so much better. Okay, now I'm gonna take this, the Almay Select a Shade. It's like a foundation and a BB cream, similar. And it's white when you look at it, and it's kind of funky. But when you put it on your skin, as you will see, see? It turns into the shade that is best suited for your complexion, which I think is so cool. So what I'll do is I'll just take a little of this and I'll go over my eyelid and a little over my concealer. And this is really nice. This is light medium. But I like this because it doesn't make me too pale. Okay. And I always try to get in here, the corner of my eye, and I'll go over it again. Oh. So there we go. So it's not too heavy, dries pretty quickly. I'm just gonna go over again. As you can see, I love this because I've really dug into this. I'm gonna go over my concealer a little bit more and blending. Always, I mean, some girls use their sponge, and I've used a sponge before, but like I always say in my videos, I travel a lot and I don't want to carry a lot of beauty tools. You don't need a lot of beauty tools to be beautiful or to put on beautiful makeup. You just have to be patient. You have to learn to blend. And as in anything, practice makes perfect. Even using the little tools that you get, like these little sponge applicators, I've become a professional at using those to put on my makeup. All right, now that this is on, I'm gonna take a little bit of the highlighter, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of the highlighter right up here on my tops of my cheekbones, and a little here by my lip, because I always love that when your lip has a little bit of highlight before you put your, and I'm gonna maybe put a little highlight here and just blend it in. I love this. This really is. These products, love them. These are my faves, and I love sharing my favorite products with you all. Okay, now, I don't have the Almay eyebrow pencil, and they do have one. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my favorite, and I've used this on almost every video. I'm gonna take my favorite Maybelline eyebrow. I either use the powder or this is the fiber. I'm just lightly gonna go over the eyebrows that I already have. And this is kind of, and what this does is this will kind of add to the hairs I already have. And if you keep going over them and brushing up and even going a little bit in the other direction, there you go. It starts to build, and you start to get some brows. And I kind of like this one. I don't want a real heavy brow. All right, now after that dries, I'm gonna use the second gel. So I'm gonna give that a minute. And this will darken them up a little bit. And I can even put a little more. I have that little bald spot there in my brows. So I'll just add a little more gel. Ladies, I swear the key to wearing makeup that suits your personal look that you want to achieve in your makeup style is so personal. And I can't say enough how important it is to just play around all the time. Just have fun with it. You know, play around, try new looks, try new products. And most of us have been putting on our makeup for what? We started wearing makeup maybe when we were teenagers, maybe lip gloss, and then moving on to mascara, the hard stuff, starting with the lighter gloss. It's like drug addiction, it's progressive. But yeah, so these are the eyebrows I'm gonna wear today. Now, as far as the eye, I could go either way. I could go with this gorgeous, and I could do this one too. And I like this, but I love these two colors even more on me. But I think today, this one is great because you have the green on your eye and you have the really dark in the crease and of course the highlighter. And this one kind of works the opposite. Look at how light the color is that's here in the crease. It's kind of a whole different look. So maybe, I don't know, which one should I go with? I think I'm gonna go with this one because on most videos, you always put the darker in the crease and the lighter medium color on your lid. And I think it'll be fun to kind of try this look out. This is for the smoky eye. And I assure you, because my brushes are in my suitcase and I'm packed ready to go on my trip tomorrow, I just shoved them in my suitcase, so I'm not gonna get them out. So we're gonna use this little sponge tip applicator, and I'm gonna have a tissue on hand or even my hand to take off the excess between shades. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is put on the darkest shade in the middle, which is this kind of aubergine, beautiful shade. And I am gonna hold my eye here a little bit because it's so dark. And I don't wanna get it in my crease because we're gonna do the opposite to get this smoky eye. And since I'm going out to dinner, this will be a good evening look. See, that's really a dark color, but I love it. Okay, now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna do that under my eye. And I'm definitely gonna just use my fingers to keep it all going in the right direction. All right, now we're gonna blend this, but for now, I'm just gonna keep it like this and then we'll fix the rest later. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. I'm trying to look in my mirror and yet let you see. All right, and I'm kind of pressing. If you're worried and you don't wanna stretch your eyelid or get the color all over, just press it in. Just press it in up to your crease, but not in your crease. Just up to your crease. Take your time. When you're getting ready, leave extra time so you can, you know, take it off even if you don't like it. I always make sure that if I, you know, I've been known to do my makeup and then just hate the way it looks and just take a wipe and wipe it all off, wash my face and start over, because you have to feel beautiful and you have to feel comfortable in the makeup that you choose to wear. All right, so you see how I'm just kind of pressing that up in there? I'm not really, okay. See, it's really dark. It's like, wow, but it's not gonna be this dark when we're done. So now I'm wiping off. I'm wiping off the sponge, and I'm gonna go in to this middle color, which is this creamy taupe. Okay, and I'm gonna put the creamy taupe in my crease. And I'm gonna use the same sponge applicator. And again, I'm gonna press, but I'm really gonna blend it. I'm not gonna go up into my eyebrow area, but I am gonna blend it with my fingers so that it does blend up into that area, so then when we put the highlighter on, it'll all be blended together and look really beautiful. Okay. Again, I'm gonna take this color really love this eyeshadow palette. And I'm gonna do the same thing. As you can see, I'm just gonna press it in and blend. And if you have to hold your eye, you can do that. This is going to give you a really smoky eye look. All right, and again, I'm going to use my finger. I'm right-handed. And I'm going to blend and pat and blend. And you could do this with brushes as well. I'm just showing you that don't ever let not having brushes keep you from looking beautiful, because all it takes is a little bit of practice and a little bit of patience. And you could get by with the minimal makeup tools and still look great. All right. All right, now just making sure that here, all right, I'm going in on this side, you see, because now that my eye is a little shut, I can see where it needs to be blended. And I'm going to wipe off the excess. All right, now before I put the highlighter on, I'm going to do the liner, and I'm going to use this cocoa brown liner with a little bit of sparkle. And I don't know, making sure my hands are clean. You see where I wiped off the, I'm going to make sure that my finger's clean that I'm holding my eye with. And I am going to put on, I sharpened my pencil. This is not a twist up, this is a pencil, but I really like it because it has the little tiny sparkles, and I don't know if you'll be able to see them. And then I'm going to take my sponge applicator and I'm going to just push it right into my lash line. And I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm not going to do a really thick line, not yet anyway. Okay, and then I'm gonna and once I get once I get the eyeliner into my lash line, then I'm gonna make it a little thicker. But I like this because this is brown, not black, and actually brown is better because my eyeshadow is so dark. I don't need any more black. It might even be a little too harsh. So then what I'm gonna do is with the tip of this eyeliner, I didn't put any eyeliner under my eye, but I'm just gonna blend the eyeshadow I already have under my eye, and then I'm gonna put brown eyeliner on the inside of my eye. Okay, now with a clean finger, I'm just gonna go up, and with that same clean finger, just gonna press a little bit into my concealer and just blend, 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 just to make sure that none of this is gonna go under my eye. And there really isn't any powder under my eye, it's pretty good. And then I've already wiped this off, and it still has the stain from using this so much, but there's no other shadow. I'm going to take this pretty pearl pink, which is the highlighter, and I'm going to start at the inside of my eye, and I'm just going to add a little bit here and drag it underneath my eye before I even use it in my brow area. And remember, I was saying that if you want your brows to come forward, you put light. If you want them to recede, you go dark. So there are those of you watching who will definitely want to bring your brow forward a little more. I don't want to bring mine forward as much, so I'm placing this very lightly on my brow bone. But there are some of you, because my brow bone, having deep set eyes, already comes forward, so I don't want it to come forward too much more, but I do want to put a little makeup there because the rest of my eye is so dark that if I don't have makeup there, it won't look right. So I'm just doing a very light coat. And I'm blending that down into the crease. And then I'm going to take a little of that taupey beige, because the taupe is somewhere in between colors. The taupe is in between the dark and the pale pink. And now that my brow bone is done, I'm just gonna blend, 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 blend. You can never blend too much. That's really the key. Light strokes, not too heavy. Light strokes, not too heavy. And then this is making me see where right here I have a little bald spot in my brow. So I'm just gonna take that same eyeliner, because my brows are really kind of sticky now, because they have a lot of so now I can even, at this point, even out my brows. All right, now, before I move on to mascara, I'm very lightly gonna take the highlighter, and push it into the corners of my eyes and a little bit around my cheeks. Because you see, I want my cheeks to be like highlighted. Okay, now the mascara I'm going to use is the Almay One Coat mascara. This just happens to be the waterproof one, which I love. I've been using this since I was a teenager. It's a great mascara. And just the old wiggle and then push up. It's one coat. You really need more than one coat, but you really don't need more than maybe 3, and even maybe 2. Because it does make your lashes really thick. Yeah, I love this mascara. Okay, so on the bottom, because I am going for a smoky look, I'm definitely going to put mascara on the bottom. And I'm going to tell you, you read so many times, oh, if you're over 40 or if you're over 50, don't put mascara on the bottom. And in some cases that's true, and I think it's an individual choice. Because if you have eyes, big eyes like Donna Mills or Twiggy, you're going to want to accentuate your eyes because they're your most beautiful feature. And so in that case, I think you can wear mascara on both the top and the bottom, especially for a smoky eye look. But there are times when you want a no makeup look that you would go for the lengthening mascara, which makes your eyelashes look really long, but not so thick. And I love that look too. I'll have to do a look like that. Okay, but it's weird because different people with different eyes, different things look better. Okay, so one more coat. And I love this mascara because it's easy to get off with basic eye makeup remover. Okay. All right. So there is my eye makeup is now done. My eyebrows. All right, now I'm gonna put the, I am gonna use a little bit of this translucent powder that comes in this little jar, just to set my makeup. Because especially if you're going out at night and it's hot and humid, my hair, I have molding paste in my hair, so however I put it, it stays. And I like this because I don't look too pale. All right, now for lips, before we even do the eyebrows, I'm gonna do the lips. And I can go darker, but because my eyes are lighter, and both of these are not that dark, this is a gorgeous shade of pink. I could go either way. Before I even put my blush on, I'm gonna put this color and see how I like it. This is a really pale pink. And I love this gloss because it's just beautiful. It's not like, it's not tacky. I can't explain it. It's just lovely. It feels like balmy and beautiful. And then I'm just going to use this neutral kind of like blush. And I'm almost, these are my cheapy $3 Wet n Wild brushes. And I'm almost just going to start out in the, like almost like a contour, and just move right here to this part of my cheek. I'm not going to go higher than that. Because in the summer, you kind of want to look a little tan. You don't want to look like too made up. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with this, because remember, I'm not using my eye brushes. And of course, once I put it on my cheeks, then I bring it up and put some in the top of my forehead. But I don't do it before because I don't like that look of too much. You ever see people with too much bronzer on their forehead? It looks ridiculous. So then what I'm going to do is, because this is a flat top brush and any flat top brush will do, I'm going to take the flat end and I'm going to go in and blend my eyes some more. And this is going up and over my brow, so it's going to take any, if I have too much highlighter on, and blending the crease and then blending it out, because blending is key. Now, the beauty of this, I think, and you can add a little more highlighter if you want to, but the beauty of this look is I want my attention to be on my eyes. And so if you need a little more highlighter on your cheeks, because it's evening, kind of give you that candlelight glow. Yeah, and then if you just want to add a little more blush, you can. They have a beautiful pink shade of blush too. But I think for evening, I just think that looks good when you just have mainly the highlighter and not too much blush. So let me get my glasses, see where we are here so I can see. Oh, they're dirty. I'm always cleaning my glasses. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so what do you think? This is a pretty evening look using the Almay blush, Smart Shade Blush, and this is in neutral, and this is one of my faves. I've bought this over and over, and this is the Almay, it doesn't really have a number. This is light pale. This is the Almay highlighter and concealer. And then I use the Almay lip gloss, and the other color, I can just put it on over this one. This is also really beautiful, but I love the feel of these. This is probably like the 4th time I've purchased these. It's a little more gloss, and right now, but even with my eyes done so heavily, I remember with lip gloss, never go too far over your own lip line. I think this looks just as pretty because it's very light. It's not really that dark. This one's just a little bit more like 60s mod, and this one's just a little darker. So I'm really minimal here. I didn't even bring a tissue to wipe it off. I was wiping the applicator on my hand. And then using the Almay for Green Eyes Smoky Eye Kit, the Almay Anti-Aging SPF 20 Face Skin Tone Matching Makeup, and the Almay Waterproof One Coat Mascara, Almay Waterproof One Coat Mascara, the Almay, I love this stuff, the little intense color defining eye pencil. And I'm gonna hold this up so that you can see the sparkles, because do you see how it's like brown but yet it looks a little bit, there's just like actually physical sparkles in this. It's such a great eyeliner. And that's really all I used, plus my Maybelline, the Maybelline Brow Gel and the Maybelline Fiber in Blonde, both of these. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little makeup tutorial. subscribe below, share it if you liked it, and I'm so glad you stopped by. I so appreciate each and every one of you caring and wanting to come on over to my channel and see what it's all about. I'm going to be doing a eBay haul this week, and on Monday look for the French Parisian capsule, wardrobe capsule from inspired by the book Parisian Chic by Inez de la Franchage. I think I said that right. But my mom and I had so much fun, and we got some really cute things. So thanks for stopping by. I so appreciate it, and have a great rest of your week. Fly safe, and I'll see you on Monday.